in these streets. It's 3KINGSboxing.com. Where we at?
We are in Las Vegas for the Canelo fight, 3 King Boxing. We are here with the IBF International Champion, Mr. Oscar.
We in these streets.
And my man boy is 3KIngsboxing.com. I'm here with my man from Chicago, like me, Mr. P. Quill. What's going on, man?
All right, Max, EJ from 3KIngsboxing.com.
You mentioned Cecilia Brackets, you mentioned Amanda Serrano. If those fights can be made, would you be willing to go up, down, meet anybody, or it just doesn't matter to you? You just want to prove that you are a tough competitor in your sport.
See, anything can happen, especially we know with these heavyweights.
Boxing,
Like a man. I got you. Like a man.
This 3 King Boxing here with Buddy McGurk. We trained Kovalev today. Buddy, man, how you going there today, man? What was the difference that we saw in Kovalev that we hadn't seen before?
Well, there's double his profile on the back of the Andy Joshua's name. I would do exactly the same thing. If I was Deontay Wilder, no one else knows who he is.
We in these streets.
in the streets.
Oh yeah, baby. 3 Kings number 56. Y'all know what it do. What's the goddamn deal? Bo, what the hell you doing, man?
It's cold in Chicago, man. We got an inch and a half of snow. It's fucking 18 degrees.
Bro, hold on, man. Is that a cheetah print blanket?
No, that's
Yeah, you might want to get rid of that shit quick.
my daughter left this down here, dog. My daughter left this down here, man.
This motherfucker came on the show with it. Matter of fact, bro, I'm about damn near getting ready to end this motherfucker right now. I can't have no cheetah print nigga hanging out with me, dog.
No, man, it's brown. It's custom made brown.
Nah, bro, that shit is beta male cheetah print. And I guess that shit is fit for the occasion, because we gonna talk about some goddamn beta males on this show, dog. You know what I'm saying? Got niggas in these streets crying. Nigga like on some real type shit, bro. Real talk. Like, we not joking. Can't make shit up.
Hey, man, niggas went from
Yeah. Remember all that shit? One of them was saying, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't lose you no shucker. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I don't never lose you no shucker.
hey, them niggas talking about something. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. We get money over here.
Oh, my God, man. Anyway, we gonna get to that, man. You know, I was chilling earlier today, Bo.
Right on.
And I had somewhat of a revelation. You know, I like to think of myself as still a young, dashing, debonair ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I like to think of myself as that. Problem is, I started looking around my office, as where I'm at right now, and I get to my desk and I'm, you know, looking at shit on my desk, and I saw this right here. Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal, bro.
Ain't that Bam Bam or Wham Wham? What
This is a back scratcher. But see,
right.
I don't use it for that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I use it for, right?
Yeah. That's what I said. Ain't that Bam Bam or what's that fucking name?
Pow pow.
Pow Pow. That's it.
Yeah.
Pow, pow.
That's not what I call it, though. That's just I'm gonna whoop your motherfucking ass. That's
Right.
what that is. That's what the wife call it. Pow pow. I got the motherfucker on standby on my desk, bro. That's when you know you old and you got too many goddamn kids, man. Motherfucker on standby, dog.
I got nigga.
Exactly. Some type of belt, cord, wooden spoon, wooden something material, nigga, by your desk at all times.
And if that don't work, we go old school. If that don't work, we go old school.
Hell yeah. All right, man. I wanna go to a little something I seen. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure everybody kind of seen this, bro. You know they've been coming out with them Valentine's Day cards and shit, right? And they've been having fighters on the Valentine's Day card, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, a lot of niggas is going to be caked up tomorrow, right? Like, them niggas going to be hard today. But when tomorrow hit, they're going to be soft as fuck, right? Caked up. So, I ran into this shit, bro. Let me show you what. Exactly. Exactly. Let me show you what I ran into, man, with them Valentine's Day cards, bro. So they had some where they had one with Errol Spence, and he was like, it might be a rough ride, but I'm still gonna get you there. And he's smiling and shit. That shit was funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They did an Adrian Broner one. Yeah, my man in Texas. They did an Adrian Broner one, but that wasn't the funny one. This one was the funny one, man. That shit was funny. That shit had me dying, bro.
Apropos. How?
I'm like, come on, man. Like, motherfuckers ain't got no chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get knocked out, 1 or 2 times, nigga. Now all of a sudden you got the weakest chin in boxing and shit. Look, who did he get knocked out by? Fucking Danny Garcia, Bradis Prescott, right?
Canelo Alvarez,
and Terrence Crawford. Now, all of them motherfuckers are top-tier fighters except Bradis Prescott, right? And that was his first loss. So why my man gotta have a whack-ass chin, dog?
I'm going to tell you why. Because he absolutely, just because he hasn't been knocked down that much, but Amir Khan has no punch resistance.
Nah, he don't, bro. He don't,
the minute
bro.
that nigga chin get hit, he be doing a stanky leg.
That nigga be on his Harlem Shake shit, bro. British style.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's that shit Mark Jackson used to do?
Oh yeah, yeah. When the shimmy, when he threw a pass and shit, hell yeah. When he played for the Knicks. Hell yeah.
Too, boy.
Let's see who's in here right now, man. My man Eric R is in the building. Drew Titan is in the building. Red Glove Militant is in the building. My motherfucking dude, the Texan, is in the building. Sean Newton is in the building. What's good? Let's get started, man. Tevin Farmer and Tony Harrison. Where's the violin when you need one, dog?
Shit, it's broke. Them niggas been crying so hard.
I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Listen, man. So let's do a timeline refresh. You know what I'm saying? Let's do Tony Harrison first.
Yeah.
So Tony Harrison is out here talking mad loads of shit, bro. Right? Had niggas actually believing. I was telling motherfuckers, I said, y'all gotta understand and remember who Tony Harrison is, right? Mm-hmm. This is the same motherfucker that quit against Willie Nelson. This is the same motherfucker that quit against Jerry Hurd. All right? So you can't trust Tony Harrison on a fight-to-fight basis. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. Tony Harrison's contract, trust to contract, is like Gary Russell Jr.'s contract with fucking PBC. You can't trust this nigga from fight to fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the fuck what you gonna get out of Tony Harrison, right?
No.
So here's the deal. Talking all sorts of shit. He won the first fight, we give him that. Second fight, talking all sorts of shit. I ain't never gonna lose to no sucker. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to knock this motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm Tony Harrison. What'd he say after he won the last fight? Nigga, shit, I just won the belt. I'm about to go to the club, fuck a couple bitches right now. He said that. No bullshit. Not making it up. I'm about to go to the club and fuck a couple bitches right now. You know what I'm saying? Just, bro, it got to the point where I said, Tony Harrison cannot lose this fight, bro, or he's done. In terms of motherfuckers actually believing what he has to say on a fight-to-fight basis. He talked so much shit. He even went on some Bernard Hopkins shit. Bernard Hopkins said, I'll never lose to a white boy. He said, I'll never lose to a sucker. So, Jared Hurd not a sucker, and Willie Nelson wasn't a sucker. And then you just called Jamel Charlo a sucker, and he just whooped your ass. Not only whooped your ass, knocked you out. You know what I'm saying? Not only did this sucker beat your ass, but he beat you the best way possible and fucking knocked you out, dog. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck does that make you, a sucker? nigga sucker to the third power. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, you was a sucker to the 5th degree. You 10th degree sucker, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga sucker. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, he's saying all that shit, bro. Goes out there, does well in the beginning of the fight. Actually, in my opinion, was winning the fight. Then he starts showboating around, I think it was around round 9, round 10. Ends up getting knocked out around 11, I believe, right? My memory serves me correctly. So he's out there showboating and shit. And just showboats his ass into a knockout, right? Now here's the deal. Afterwards, this motherfucker has the audacity to say, after he said no excuses, it won't be no excuses in this fight. If I lose to Jamel Charlo, he just won the belt. No excuses. Now he's saying, hey man, did y'all watch that replay? Did y'all see that motherfucker had a Gatorade bottle? Hold on. I thought the rules were that you had to have a clear bottle when you drinking something in your corner. That nigga had a green Gatorade bottle, man. That nigga was cheating. Get the fuck out of here. Are you kidding me? Bro, get this nigga out of here.
Well, first of all, dog, you gotta go deep with what he said. He said, man, I ain't gonna lose to no Texas light-skinned motherfucker with a New York hat on at the pier. He's a sucker.
He ain't say that.
Oh, he ain't say that?
He ain't fuck around and say that. That nigga's about 50 pounds. He about 50 pounds underweight to be saying some shit like that. He ain't say that.
He ain't say, hey, dog, wouldn't have been no fight. He'd have said that. Like, oh, damn, he lost the title out on the street.
Nigga lost on the street.
He was calling Charlo a bitch. He was going off like, dog. He was like, oh, bitch, and all. He was going off. Then, here's my thing, though. They fought in December, dog. This one they fought, right? They fought in December. What's today's date, man?
Shit, February. Niggas, it's the day before Cake Day.
Here, okay, so why is it December, after the fight, press conference after the post-press conference, interview, talking about rematching, January, New Year's Day, like Twitter, Instagram. Why haven't we heard nothing, fucking nothing until today? We haven't heard nothing until now. And then on top of that, nigga, do you even know what the rules are in the state that y'all had to fight in? You are allowed to have a Gatorade bottle. So you are allowed to even have the Gatorade bottle, nigga. So you don't even know the rules of the place you fight, nigga.
They told that dumb nigga the rules. He just crying like a little bitch. Beta! Yeah. That's what he's doing right now.
So right now, if I'm Charlo, I'm like, fuck giving this nigga another motherfucking payday. Nigga.
Nope. Don't give him shit.
I ain't giving him shit now.
Fuck it. Go fight Texera or some shit. Nigga, I'll be okay if he fought Nathaniel Gallimore, nigga. Fuck it.
Work your way back up, nigga.
Work your way back up. You know what I'm saying? My man BFTB Boxing is in the motherfucking building. threw $2 on it. He said, "Shine, Kings, shine." Word up.
Man.
You already know what's about to happen, man.
What is it you always say? These niggas what?
Need PR people.
Thank you. Because a PR person would have been better at this. They would have came out and said, listen, we just want to know was everything straight in the corner because we saw the Gatorade bottle. That's it. But you guys was doing VADA testing, was you not? I mean, it was for WBC, right? Okay, so y'all was doing VADA testing, which means that if he was doing something illegal in the corner, they take blood after the fight. How I know they take blood after the fight? Because Usyk had us waiting 30 fucking minutes while VADA was taking his shit.
we were in the goddamn press conference room waiting on Usyk to get in so we could start the goddamn live feed for the press conference. Like he said, about 30, 35 minutes. This is after he beat that ugly-ass, goofy nigga Chaz Witherspoon, right?
Yeah. Yes.
He was waiting 35, 40 minutes on that motherfucker because he was doing his test. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So they take tests after the motherfucking fight. So everybody so far, nothing has popped up. But all of a sudden, you see a bottle and you like, oh, I didn't lose. I didn't lose. Y'all see that? I didn't lose. You see that? I didn't lose.
Yeah.
Oh, niggas, I didn't lose. Look at that, nigga. Look at that. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Now, listen, man. Motherfuckers gotta learn to take they fucking L's. Take your L, man. Just fucking, when you talk the kind of shit you was talking, like this nigga was talking like he was the champion making his 5th title defense. He was talking like nigga, I'm almost lineal. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's how he was talking, dog.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
This nigga was talking like he had the whole band behind him or some shit. Like, and then you lose, and then fucking nigga 2 fucking months later, here you are with the nigga was cheating. No proof.
No
You
proof.
didn't. Apparently you didn't talk to nobody. You don't even know what the rules is. He's cheating. Oh.
There's no other explanation as I get into it. My man BFTB boxed it through 10 more on it. He said, keep shining, god damn it. That's all we can do, bro. That crown don't never get fucking dull, nigga. That shit shine all the way through. 3 Kings.
Might tilt a little, nigga, but it's
Yeah. Hell yeah. But look, there's no other explanation, bro. He's a fucking beta male.
Yeah.
A beta male is gonna look for every excuse in the book for his faults, man. Listen, a real alpha type nigga would have been like, you know what? I lost, bro. I was winning the fight. I fucked around in the second half of the fight. I fucked around too much that I got caught, never recovered, got knocked out. It is what it is. I'll be back. That's an alpha.
That's it.
Easy. Bro, you know how easy that was, my nigga? Like a beta couldn't come up with a real alpha type scenario to explain to you motherfuckers that quickly. Them niggas be like, with a dumb nigga face, well, hold on. What the question again? What the question again? I don't understand that much. What the question again? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's what an alpha would have done in that situation. Fuck it, I lost, dog. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. I climbed around, got knocked out. Let's move on. Next fight.
Hey, what did Regis say after the fight with Taylor? Hey, the better man won.
Better man won.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, that referee didn't know. He was like, better man won.
But let me tell you something, though. Regis was kind of on that beta shit, too, recently, bro. When them two niggas was arguing on Twitter. Yeah. Them 2 niggas was arguing on Twitter. Regis came out with his beta shit. Ah, man, you know the motherfucking crowd gets me, man. You know. What that look? Hey, what's that look, Bo? Them niggas on the street. Hold on. No. When them niggas be trying to talk to you shit, you be like, hey, nigga. Hey, bro. Hey, where my money at, man? Ah, nigga, you know, man. Regis had that look on social. Y'all niggas know the crowd was against the nigga. You know what I'm saying? He had that same look, bro. So he was on too, bro. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But after the fight, yeah, that was an alpha male moment. I was happy to hear him say that shit, but he really fucked it up recently. But my thing is this, bro. You can't come back 4 months later, how much time has passed, bro, and be like, you know what? That nigga cheated, bro. Look at the replay. That motherfucker done seen the fight before 4 months. He done seen it, bro. Why is he doing it now? Publicity. Even negative publicity is still publicity. Right?
That's true.
See, understand something, Bo.
Press.
Understand something, Bo. Remember, I just mentioned it in the beginning of this show. Tony Harrison was the happiest champion in championship history. This motherfucker told you on camera. You know, when you win the Super Bowl, they say, Patrick Mahomes, what you gonna do next? Man, I've always wanted to say this, man. I'm going to Disneyland, right? They said, Tony Harrison, you don't win the championship. What you gonna do? He said, nigga, I'm about to go to this goddamn strip club and get me some pussy. That's what he said. That's what he said, dog. Am I lying? That's what a nigga said. He said it as if he wasn't getting pussy before he was champ. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga like me, I mean, that's a normality, nigga. Yeah, I done created a fucking word. That's a normality, nigga. I'ma go. I mean, listen. If I wasn't married, getting pussy's a normality, nigga. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's not the next thing I'm gonna do. Getting pussy's like playing video games and shit, nigga. That's what that is. Hey, nigga, y'all wanna play that 2K20? Yeah, nigga, throw that shit in there. That's how easy it is to get pussy. But this motherfucker made a concentrated effort, right, to say that's what he gonna do next. So that tells you that Tony Harrison was basking like hell in that limelight for that 15 minutes he was the champion, and he don't want to lose the attention, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's got to say something. Like my man BFTB said. He said, clout. These niggas be clout chasing, right? He's got to say something, fam, to keep himself relevant. Because understand, if Jermell doesn't rematch this nigga, nobody's checking for Tony Harrison no more, bro. Especially after all the shit he talked, right? Yeah,
that's true.
Only niggas checking for Tony Harrison, them Detroit niggas over there, bro. And I'm going to say something real quick. Niggas might get mad at me. Like I'm not used to that already or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Bo, you are my witness. Didn't I tell you Detroit and Philly niggas, bro? A lot of Detroit and Philly, these niggas, bro. They always got some shit to say, bro. Always. Now I got Detroit and Philly niggas. You know what I'm saying? They cool. We got niggas in these streets from Detroit and Philly, right? But I'm just saying, and I'm not talking about all Detroit, Philly niggas. I'm just saying in general, bro. There's always some shit coming from them two fucking regions, bro. And you can add New Jersey and New York niggas in there too. I used to live in New Jersey. You can add them niggas in there, right? Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers from those regions, bro, always got something to say. You know what I'm saying? Always. Look at Eric. He said, tread lightly. I'm just saying, Eric, y'all niggas always got something to say, man. Look at this. Look at who we talking about right now. Look at who we talking about. My man 78 Sports is in the building.
What up?
Look at who we talking about right now. Fucking Tevin Farmer, Philly. Tony Harrison, Detroit. I don't make this shit up. And Bo will attest to this shit. I've said this shit years ago, bro. Before all of this was even gonna take place. You know what I'm saying? Detroit and Philly niggas always got something to say. My man Big Shake, the guy, he said, don't do that.
Wait a minute, dog. And here's the thing, right? It's okay to have something to say. We ain't saying don't talk. What we saying is don't talk when you finally accomplish one thing before you can move on to the next. Like you beat Charlo. Okay. Tony Harrison from motherfucking Detroit was talking, like I said, like this nigga had been the longest reigning champion in the division. He had beat, like, we forgot you didn't quit in 2 previous fights, my nigga. You won that belt. Yeah, Crunk, nigga. This is Crunk up in here. Well, not to throw no shit on the nigga, but the last Crunk nigga was running around paying motherfuckers to take step aside. I'm just saying, nigga. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Not saying them niggas not saying these niggas not warriors, they're not tough and shit. You know, real talk, man. Philly nigga will fight you. Detroit nigga will fight you. I got respect for that. All I'm saying, though, is, bro, when a Philly and Detroit nigga lose something, bro, they always got something to say. Oh, man, dog. Damn, nigga. Y'all lost that game because you missed that shot, fam. Nigga, I told you not to take the 3. Nigga, you should have just drove it. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, usually I hit that shot all the goddamn time. Nigga. Matter of fact, that nigga fouled me. Hey, yo, fam, the nigga was nowhere near you, dog. Man, the nigga touched me, nigga. You just wasn't looking, nigga. Something wrong with your eyes, nigga. Nigga, you was playing basketball by yourself, nigga. It was 1-on-0, nigga. How the fuck you go? You know what I'm saying? Like, they always got some excuse, bro. Always.
Wait a minute. Nigga get scientific on you. See, what time it was 5 o'clock? See that sun at 5 o'clock, my nigga. The sun be right over here at 5 o'clock, nigga. So when I went up for that shot, nigga, that sun, the glass, nigga.
Yeah. Like, look, think about it. Who had the most ridiculous excuse of this past era, of this past decade, right? We still in the same decade, but it is decade. Let me say that. Who had the most ridiculous excuse, Bo? It ain't that far from the front of your goddamn head. It ain't that far, bro. I'll give you 5 more seconds, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Time's up. Bo too goddamn old. Let me tell you who got.
I heard so many. I heard nigga about the socks, the two.
No. I got it, bro. I got it right. It's right here. Bernard motherfucking Hopkins, nigga. Wait, hey, hold on. Where is Bernard Hopkins from, Bo? Where he from? Philly. This nigga get knocked the fuck out the ring, nigga.
Bernard was like, I got pushed.
Yeah, exactly. This motherfucker got knocked flat on his back. Nigga, the replay was clear. This nigga Joe Smith said, bloop, bloop, knocked him out the ring.
He got up. My knee.
Exactly. Bloop, bloop, clear ass shots. No push. Nigga wasn't even that close enough to push him after he hit him with the goddamn right hook, bro. Clear ass shots, knocked him out the ring, flat on his motherfucking back. This nigga say he was pushed, and if you talk to him today, he gonna say the same shit. Hey, Bernard, man, remember when you got knocked out the ring? Oh, hold on, brother. You talking about when I got pushed. That's exactly what he gonna say. My man G. Benson is in the motherfucking building. Threw $10 on it. He said, definitely not feeling Tony Tampon coming with the excuses. Woo. He was winning that fight till he got cocky. And when he won, he would not have said anything about some damn bottle. By the way, I'm from New York and keep it 100. Word life. I know a lot of you New York niggas, bro. Got New York niggas in these streets for the 3K
streets.
You know what I'm saying? We all over America, man. We even outside of America. We got niggas out there in Australia saying 3 Kings, mate. You know what I'm saying? We all over the motherfucking place, dog. So, word life. I know they got real niggas over there. I'm just saying.
Hey.
It happens to be that way.
There's a nigga from Philly that was talking shit, but he hasn't come up with an excuse yet.
Oh,
he happened to be talking shit to a New York nigga.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Look at Jesse Hart. This is my last example, man. Then we're going to get back on topic. We all fucking topic. Bo, I told you, man, you got to remind me, nigga, I be rambling. Look at Jesse Hart. This nigga got his ass whipped by Gilberto Ramirez twice. Nigga still making excuses. Nigga just got his ass whipped by Joe Smith Jr. You know what I'm saying? Still making excuses. Nigga, you lost, fam. You lost the second Gilberto Ramirez fight going away. That was easy work. You know what I'm saying? The nigga basically made more excuses after the second Gilberto Ramirez lost than he did after the first, and then the first one was fucking questionable because he actually knocked Ramirez down in the first half of that fight, right? So you actually should have been making more excuses in the first fight than the second one where you actually unequivocally got your motherfucking ass whooped. I'm just saying. It's always niggas from them two regions. That's all I'm saying. Go to Tevin Farmer, man.
Yes.
Go to Tevin Farmer, man. Before I do that. My man Julio Ortega is in the building. Put $1.99 on. He said, y'all deserve the minimum.
Hey, I'll let that slide. It was a nigga's birthday like a day or two ago, so we'll let that slide.
Hey, happy birthday.
You want to, dog. Young nigga, little nigga.
Happy birthday, fam. The nigga said something about, I be seeing y'all's Facebook posts, man. I'm gonna let y'all niggas know that now. That nigga said something about, you know, his birthday, tax season money just came in. He said, I ain't gonna be talking to none of y'all broke niggas. Hey, let me tell you something, Julio. Nigga, you could be a rich nigga for about 2 months. Then you're gonna be right back down here with us. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna treat your ass like how we treated motherfucking coon ass niggas. We ain't gonna let you back in, bro. You ain't getting back in. You a rich nigga now.
We're gonna close the door behind us.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My man BFTB Boxing threw some more on it, $5. He said, them excuses is funny as fuck. Word up, fam. That's what we're here for, man. I forgot to tell people. This is all entertainment, man. Don't take nothing to heart. Y'all already know, man. I'm a clown ass nigga. I will whoop your motherfucking ass, though. I like to make people laugh, though, on the sly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. Not that we don't really think this. You know what I'm saying? We really believe this shit we saying. We just giving y'all entertainment value with it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that's showing love. Real talk. But let's get to Tevin Farmer, bro. Now, this nigga said after the fight that he had, you know, his hand was fucked up. And I didn't say nothing, right? Because after the first round, I believe, he went back to the corner. He started shaking his fucking hand, right? Mm-hmm. And his trainer was like, what's wrong with your hand? Blah, blah, blah. They talking and shit, right? Tevin was looking over there while his trainer was talking to him. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, he's shaking his hand and shit, right? Now, when he said that after the fight, I hurt my hand, blah, blah. I had no problem with that. But now what he's saying is, I was weight drained. Hold on, nigga. Hold on, nigga, bro. Hold on, bro. So, I believe this was his 4th or 5th title defense.
Number 5.
At 130?
Yes, sir.
So let's see. You fought Billy Dibb. We're going to go in order, my nigga. Billy Dibb, right? I believe it was James Tennyson after that. I believe it was Francisco Fonseca after that. I'm probably fucking the order up, but I know who he fought, right? Jono Carroll, right? And my man Gillimaine the rapper, right? And then Jojo Diaz was going to be your 6th defense, right? So you had 5 previous fights where you made 130 comfortably, no problems. Bo, he not once said, to my knowledge, did you know anything about this, Bo?
Nope.
Did he say, yeah, you know, I was weight drained, but I still whooped that nigga Jono Carroll ass? I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember hearing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But all of a sudden, after he said himself, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm a bully Jojo Diaz. Hold on. Let me get this shit right. Let me get this shit right. After he said, I'm a bully Jojo Diaz, you know what I'm saying? You know, hey man, I see you over there, nigga. I see you over there talking shit, nigga. I can see you. You know what I'm saying? But when I whoop Billy Jojo Diaz ass, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna know nothing, dog. He ain't gonna see nothing. He gonna fucked up eye like me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Did he not do that, Bo?
Niggas gonna whoop our niggas gonna run up on us. We gonna have to fuck niggas up, dog. We gonna have to beat some niggas up. I see this right now. We gonna have to beat some niggas
I told you it was gonna be like that. Did that not happen, Bo? Nigga looked at the camera just like that. I'm not bullshitting. This truth, just facts. Nigga, no fake news.
No. The nigga was like, yeah, nigga. Y'all always talking shit, nigga. We get money over here, nigga. We get money over here, nigga. Over here. Yeah, we get money over here, nigga.
This sit your 500K ass down, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look here, bro. Look here, man. Look here, man. Bro. This nigga say he was weight drain, right? Now, if he made the excuse, if he actually made this excuse and said, man, I lost the fight, man. Listen, man. I was in the ring. Something was wrong with my eye, fam. I saw 2 JoJo Diaz's. I've been like, you know what? I think that's yes. I agree.
Yes, I agree. With that.
If the nigga said, man, for some reason I couldn't focus, you know what I'm saying? I saw JoJo with one eye, and then with the other eye, nigga, I saw a nigga over there behind the stage, bro. I couldn't, it was something wrong with my eyesight. I couldn't focus. I agree. I would say yes, that's a valid excuse. You know what I'm saying? If the nigga said, I had one eye in the fight, yes, that's a valid excuse, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If this nigga said anything having to do with his motherfucking eye was the reason why he lost the fight, I am with him 100%. But eye and weight are 2 different things, nigga. Bo, what you think about this shit, man?
The problem that you have is leading up to this fight on Twitter, he was talking about how JoJo Diaz was easy work. He said, Diaz, easy work. That's what he said. At the weigh-in, he told this motherfucker, I'm going to beat you the fuck up. He was talking like a nigga, dog, that was ready, that was game, that didn't even have any intentions on moving up in weight because he was struggling to make weight. Nothing. No indication at all. And even if he want to say it was something with my eye, I hear what you're saying, but here's my problem with that. JoJo Diaz had his own motherfucking adversity he had to fight through when his eye got cut, nigga.
Yep.
So even that I don't want to hear. My hand, well, that nigga eye was fucked up. So you wasn't alone going through the adversity. You cannot talk the shit you talk, get beat, and then have an excuse. The bottom line is, dog, you finally ran up against a B-class level fighter and you couldn't beat him.
Exactly.
That's all, my nigga.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. And Bo and I called this shit. We said this is a difficult fight for Tevin Farmer, dog. A lot of niggas was out there, nah, man, Tevin got it. I said, bro, look at the last niggas he just fought, the last 5. I mentioned those same 5. That's how I know who the fuck he fought, right? Those same 5 could not even prepare him for a JoJo Diaz. Listen, JoJo Diaz fought Gary Russell Jr. and actually gave him a good fight, right? He actually gave him a good fight. Shout out to my man BFTB Boxing. He put 5 on it. He said, weight drain. This nigga's eyes are truly fucked up. What scale was he looking at? Nigga, he was looking at 3 scales. You know what I'm saying? But here's the point, right? Gary Russell Jr. by himself is better than all 5 of them motherfuckers, bro. He's more of a credible opponent by himself than all 5. Like you look at Tevin Farmer's resume. You go up and down the resume. He lost to Jose Pedraza, who's not better than Gary Russell in my opinion, right?
Nope.
And then his next best win was Ivan Redcash, who's not anywhere near Gary Russell Jr.
And that was a crossword fight for the both of them niggas.
Exactly, fam. It was a cross because we were saying the losers all fucked up in the game, bro. You gonna have to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Right. So then he goes and fights, as I said, my man Gilliman, Joan O'Carroll, James Tennyson, Francisco Fonseca, Billy Dip. Right? None of them motherfuckers are anywhere close to Gary Russell Jr. Hell, none of them motherfuckers are anywhere close to Jose Pedraza. Man. Yeah. And Gary Russell way better than Jose Pedraza. So Gary Russell by himself on the resume of JoJo Diaz is better than everybody Gary Russell has ever fought. So that's what I'm saying. Huh?
Tevin Farmer's ever fought.
Tevin Farmer's ever fought. Sorry. So what I'm saying is Tevin Farmer wasn't preparing himself for the level of a JoJo Diaz. It might sound fucked up because Tevin was already a champion, but it is what it is, bro. Bo likes to say this, if you keep fighting down in your competition, you will end up being that kind of fighter. It does not prepare you for the elite level fighters. Not saying JoJo Diaz was elite, but he was a step up in competition from all the other guys he's faced and beat.
Well, he got to see an elite fighter. That's the problem.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, and just like Canelo, after Floyd, that was it. He got to see an elite fighter. It's the one thing that always bugged my ass about Gennady Golovkin. You should have fought Andre Ward. You'd have got to look at an elite level fighter, and you could have made the motherfucker the just man adaptations.
Exactly.
So you got to see. It's like, dog, every now and then, you got to see that motherfucker. You got to see that elite level dude. You know, hell, nigga, even if it's you just sparring this nigga on the low with no camera, but you got to see that shit, man. If you don't see that shit, you won't know what the fuck to do when a nigga that's just slightly below that comes at your ass.
Exactly. And that's why I always maintained, if he would have fought Tank, he would have got killed, bro. It would have been a slaughterhouse, bro. Knockout. And it's not just because of the competition he's been fighting. It's even styles, bro. Like Tevin Farmer, he will actually box you for half of a fight, then he gets caught in the pocket. At that moment in time right there, knockout against Tank Davis. He always gets caught in the pocket in every fight he's in. You know what I'm saying? He does it. He always does it. Go look at his fights. He does it around maybe, you can look between round 5 and 8. That motherfucker starts sitting in the pocket.
That's true.
You do that against Tank, knockout. Especially Tevin Farmer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's why I always maintained he would have lost to Tank. He would have lost to Miguel Burchelt, dog. I always maintained that. If that unification would have ever happened, he would have lost to Miguel Burchelt. You know what I'm saying?
Because Burchelt is a much better boxer with some power.
Yeah. Only nigga he probably would have beat was Jamel Herring. That nigga. Anyway, point being is this, bro. You can't talk as much shit as you talk on social media. You can't talk as much shit as you talk in the pre-fight press conferences on YouTube and people's interviews, etc., etc. Can't be calling yourself the cash cow. You can't be telling motherfuckers you're not going to lose to a sucker, right? And then turn around and lose and have excuses for your loss. That makes you look like the ultimate fucking beta male, dog. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on to the next one. You got something you want to add, my nigga?
No. Take that L. Take that L. Go in peace, my brother, with that L.
Yeah, bro. Matter of fact, I just don't know where Tevin Farmer gonna be at now. Who he gonna? I mean, he's still gonna fight over niggas over in the UK and France and shit and fucking Bulgaria. I know they're talking about doing it in 6 months, right? But let me say this, because you're right. If he rematches JoJo Diaz and loses, where does he go? Right?
Off the zone.
I mean, I see like Andrew Cancio type shit here, dog. I mean, Andrew Cancio actually got signed by Top Rank, but I think Cancio is going to be used as bait for one of the other guys on Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily a guy that they're going to be using or expect to be like a leading champion for the goddamn banner. You know what I mean? So I see like Andrew Cancio type of, you know, treatment. Tevin Farmer loses in this fucking rematch, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the chat, man. We got a lot of motherfuckers in here talking. Hold up, I see a name in this motherfucker. Is that my nigga Kashad? Is that Kashad in the building? This little nigga done popped up. See, Kashad be popping up, then he'll leave for about 2 months, then he'll pop up again. We don't know where that nigga at, man. He about 5'1", maybe 4'11". You know what I'm saying? That nigga walk up under the desk. You don't see the nigga no more. He gone. That nigga be walking. Look, bro. That nigga Kashad be walking down the street. He go behind the bush. You don't see the nigga no more. Never again. Like, nigga, just saw the nigga right there.
That's what I said. I had to look to make sure the nigga wasn't. Is he hiding? Oh, okay.
Hey, be careful, bro. He might be somewhere in the house right now. My man Matthew Valentine says, salute, what's good, fam? Sade in the building, he said, that's like Brian Russell telling Jordan, you pushed me on that last shot, talking about that Bernard Hopkins push. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, but that was an obvious push, though, my man. That nigga Jordan literally did push off with that forearm and then shoot that jumper. That shit was an obvious push. But, you know, Joe Smith was a punch, my nigga. I'm just saying. My man Virtuoso's in the building. He said, he commented back. He said, shot, let's keep it a buck. Jordan pushed off, but the refs let him slide. He did. He did, man. He did. Who else we got in here, man? Who else? My man Lord Zoe's in the building. He said Tank should have took that $5 million. I think so, too. That was the $5 million that they offered him to fight Tevin Farmer on his own.
No, did they offer him 5? Oh, yeah.
I think, but I think it was more so, you know, Leonard Ellaby jumping in front of that, saying, nah, man, don't do that. We got our own shit over here at Showtime. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why he didn't take that fight. I don't think that was all Tank. My man, Mahari Nation Sports Podcast says, salute, brother. Salute, fam. Hamza Malik, what's good, 2K and Bo? What's good, Hamza? All right. Let's go to the next one, man. So, this kind of intrigued the fuck out of me, man. Now, I didn't really look too much into Tyson Fury and what he said about the suicide thing.
Mm-hmm.
But this shit kind of, I just don't understand, bro. So you had Deontay Wilder talking about how he was going to commit suicide, dealing with family issues, right? Dealing with his daughter and everything. And then a week later, you got Tyson Fury talking about his suicidal thoughts, right? And that was, I'm guessing that was in his time, because I didn't read the article that we published on 3 Kings yet. But I'm guessing it was during that time frame when he had that 3-year layoff. He was snorting that white girl and shit, fucking a whole bunch of trailer trash bitches and shit, right? Doing all that. I'm thinking it was in that time period. He's talking about, yeah, he had suicidal thoughts. Really don't matter at the end of the day. It's the fact that he had them, right? Now, here's my thing. Why the fuck is it a week, 2 weeks before the fight that they're both talking about suicide, bro? I mean, was this a marketing technique done by Fox, ESPN, Top Rank, PBC? Was this it? All right, y'all, you know, we want y'all to go out there and talk about the lowest parts of y'all's life. That would get people to want to identify with you better. Whose fucking idea was this? This doesn't make me want to identify myself with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Why? Because I was never a nigga that wanted to commit suicide. I'm going to tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something real talk, man. Nigga, I was at the bottom of the fucking barrel. You know what I'm saying? I was out here in these streets, cooking, pushing. You know what I'm saying? I had to do shit like that when I was at the bottom of the fucking barrel. Now I done got myself up, right? Now everything's good. But I was at the bottom of the barrel, and I never, not one time said, you know what, man? Nigga. Not one time, bro. Not one time. Every time, every day that I was at the bottom of the barrel, dog, I woke up and made sure that this day was better than the last, fam. That's what I did. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga like me is not going to identify with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Actually, I'm going to lose a little fucking respect. Because to me, that's a weak-ass motherfucker that sits there and says, you know what, man, I'm tired of it all. I'm just going to murk myself. That's a weak-ass dude to me, man. What do you think about this shit, bro?
Well, Tyson Fury said every Sunday. He said every Sunday. He's talking about even currently right now. He said every Sunday he's suicidal, every Sunday. Because he has a routine that he does. And Sunday he don't do anything. So he starts routine off on Monday. The problem that you come across, man, is a lot of times, dog, because you have this whole thing where they're trying to say that depression and mental health are issues, right? Yeah. That, you know, that stuff is high issues and things of that nature. And listen, I get the conversation. Okay, and by no means are we trying to make light of it. But what, for me, and I'm with you with this part, it's hard for me to relate to a conversation like that because I've been fucking low. Like, nigga, I've been like in the motherfucking dark, no lights, no food,
Right.
kids crying. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
Right.
Like,
Right.
my
Exactly.
breaking point, but I never thought to end it. I never thought to end it. And I think the reason why they had these guys talk about it, because they wanted to tap into that. They wanted to say, man, you know, if you have mental health issues or if you have depression issues, you too can push through this, because look at Fury and look at Wilder. And I get that, but that's something you don't do while promoting a fight.
So you're saying it was motivational purposes?
Yeah, it was motivational purpose. I just don't think that's something that you do when you're trying to promote a fight. I think that's something that you do like off of that. Not like if they'd have did this long before the fight, or it was a documentary, okay, fine. This just these two dudes talking 2 weeks before the fight. So everybody's gonna look at that like, huh? Where the fuck that come from?
So if it's motivational purposes, who the fuck are they motivating? Like, let me say this. Since when? What poll or consensus came back and stated that boxing fans are suicidal and need to relate to a boxer who may have been suicidal? What consensus said that, bro?
No consensus. They're not even trying to appeal to the boxing fans. They just trying to talk to the general public or anybody that might see this and hopefully become boxing fans, or hopefully say, hey, I'm going to get into boxing, or I'm going to watch this fight because I'm depressed. So I'm going to watch this guy who is depressed and see if he can overcome it. And maybe I can overcome that too.
Okay. To me, I don't get it. You probably reach about 2 motherfuckers out of thousands. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's not worth the scrutiny that comes behind that. You know what I'm saying? You might have a lot of people that sympathize and shit or empathize, right? Mm-hmm. But then you have a lot of people that's like me, that's like, what the fuck was the point of this? I'm not looking at Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury any better than I did before after hearing this.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I just don't understand, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that was a good marketing technique. They need to try to erase that, come back with something else. Happy Days or some shit. I don't know. They need to do something, bro. But that was just terrible marketing technique. They didn't need to do that in order to sell the fight. Wasn't needed.
No, that's what I'm saying. For me, if you wanted to do that, you do a documentary. Like when y'all make the fight, you do the documentary about that. Cool. But 2 weeks before the fight or a week before the fight, I don't want to fucking hear that, because I'm going to be honest with you, dog. At the end of the day, listen, man, taking your life is the coward way out. Anybody can fucking do that.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's the coward way out. So I can't let that enter my mind of taking my life, because like you said, I have to believe. And if not, I have to push myself. Hey, man, I got to get shit better to fucking mark.
Right.
You know?
And I understand the complexity mentally for Deontay Wilder dealing with family issues, right? I understand that, right? Actually, you have a very, very close story. We won't talk about it, but your story is extremely close. It's actually worse than his. You know what I'm saying? We won't talk about it, but it's worse than his. So you can actually most definitely relate, and even relate on a lower level than he was at, right? So you still didn't never say, even after that you was going to off yourself.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the problem I got, dog. It didn't tell me, oh man, I respect him more. You know, I'm like, oh man, you know, I understand, you know, it's a bad situation with your family. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to gain respect for you by you telling me that shit, bro. When I know niggas like Bo, like myself, that been at the bottom, probably lower than him. You know what I'm saying? And we never not one time had this fucking thought process. So it is what it is. My man BFTB Boxing threw some more on the $5. He said Fury's routine also includes rubbing one out to Wilder 7 times. You remember when niggas said something about jacking off? That shit was funny, dog. Nigga, listen, man, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I'm going to tell y'all niggas something, man. I'm pretty sure I said this shit before. Hey, the UK gonna get mad at me, bruh. Like I don't already know some shit like that. Like I ain't used to a nigga get mad at 2K, bruh. Let me tell you something, man. That nigga Tyson Fury might be gay. I talk about Tank. I talk about Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Tyson Fury's questionable than a motherfucker. Now, people tell me, oh, man, he got a girl, man. You know, he be singing to his girl in the ring. Nigga, that don't mean that nigga don't like dick. You know what I'm saying? That does not mean that. Bo, am I lying, Bo? Am I lying? Look, bro, we are in a day and age. Listen, I've talked to little niggas, bruh. I talked to them, fam. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to little niggas where they have told me right out of their mouth, dog, that they would smash a tranny. They've said this. They got no problems fucking a tranny, my nigga. This is the day and age we're in. So, getting a little dick from time to time when you a man, there's nothing wrong with that now. There's nothing wrong with that, nigga. What the fuck? And you could be married, bro. Man, you could be a fucking polygamist, bro. Has 16 fucking wives. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. The point is, if that motherfucker like dick, he gonna go get some. I'm just saying, bro. My man, where he at? I just saw the goddamn comment. My man Julio, he said, I seen him kiss 3 dudes already. Exactly. He's kissed 3 dudes. Not only that, the motherfucker has made Instagram videos, right? Where he's blowing kisses at motherfuckers, man. He blew kisses to Deontay Wilder and shit. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. Like Jada Kiss, the rapper. You know, he'd be like, kiss the gang goodbye, wow, all that other gay shit, right? I think that nigga might be suspect too. I'm just saying. Any motherfucker that's blowing kisses to another man, you suspect.
Hey,
I would, bro, Bo, go ahead, Bo. Go ahead.
Hey, dog, let me say something. When you hold a man in your drawers and he in his drawers and you carrying this motherfucker, you suspect to me.
Mm-hmm.
When you walk up behind a nigga and you suspect to me, dog.
I'm telling you, bro.
Okay. When you put both your hands, you behind a nigga, both your hands on his shoulder, and you suspect, dog.
Exactly,
you
bro.
suspect, dog.
See, a lot of motherfuckers be talking about Anthony Joshua, bro. Tyson,
Nigga walk by, you do this right here.
look,
You suspect, nigga.
look, Bo. A lot of people talk about Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury is 10 times worse, bro, with the shit he's done in the media.
Yeah.
All right. Joshua got a couple pictures with his shirt off with a couple other niggas with his shirt off. You know, something I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to see me and BFTB boxing standing next to each other with our fucking shirts off. Not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If the nigga asked me to do that, me and that nigga would never speak again. You know what I'm saying? At that moment in time, nigga, friendship is cut off, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying, I wouldn't do that, bro. Right?
Right.
But that's not enough evidence. Tyson Fury's giving me enough evidence, bro. He's kissing niggas, holding them up and shit like you say. Holding them like you would your woman. You know what I'm saying? You know? The niggas making kissable fucking Instagram videos. A nigga made an Instagram video with the goddamn doggy ears and shit. You know, that face they put on there. He got the doggy ears. And he's calling out Deontay Wilder. What non-gay nigga does that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or you've been misinformed. They didn't tell you, hey, bro, that's gay. Like Riley would have said, hey, nigga, that's gay. You know what I'm saying? For you little niggas, the Boondocks. Anyway, Riley would have told the nigga, hey, nigga, that's gay, bro. It's gay.
It's gay, dog.
I'm just saying, man. But at the end of the day, man, I really don't like how they did that to try to push the fight, or what Bo said, probably try to motivate cats. I just don't think that the general consensus of boxing fans have a depressed or a depraved state of mind to the point where they're going to off themselves, and they need guys like Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury to speak for them and basically say, hold on, and basically say, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I need those guys to speak for me so I can feel better about myself. All right, Julio, you about to get it. Go ahead, Bo.
Nigga, nigga, when I see your ass, motherfucker, nigga, I'm gonna run you the fuck up out of goddamn Vegas. The Titanic pose, nigga. Are you? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. What the hell is you talking about? Oh, this nigga, you got my blood pressure going, nigga. Oh, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
Hey, hold up. Didn't that nigga Bo just look like D-Lo Brown when he did that shit? that nigga Bo looked like D-Lo Brown. Hell nah, bro. My man Lazo said the gayest shit in boxing history was when Peter Quillen says, "I want your chocolate." Oh
yeah, I remember that shit, dog.
Yeah.
I remember that, dog.
Yeah, that is pretty bad, bro. That's bad.
Real bad. I want your...
That's pretty bad, man. Let's go.
Niggas gonna win this fight.
yeah, that's pretty bad, bro. That's that and don't forget what Kell Brooks said recently before he fought the white boy from Boston. I forgot his name already. Mark DeLuca. Before he fought Mark DeLuca, the motherfucker said there's gonna be some, he said there's gonna be chocolate brownies and vanilla ice cream flying about this fight. When the nigga said vanilla ice cream, the only thing I think of is a whole lot of nut flying all over the place. That's all I can think of, Bo.
You want some frost on your face, nigga? Like,
I was like, wait a minute. You gonna come on this nigga? What the fuck is wrong with you, Kel?
These niggas say shit. I be like, these niggas be saying shit. If it's me, I'd be like, well, nigga, give him the check back, nigga. I ain't shit.
Well,
yeah. I want this fight, nigga.
Fuck it, I'll take the money, nigga. I'm good, bro. This
nigga, I take the L, nigga.
If I would have read that shit, if I'm Mark DeLuca and I went to 3 Kings, bro, I'd be like, man, take that shit back, man. This nigga just basically said he gonna punch me in the face and then come on me. Take it back. This nigga said he gonna bust a whole nut all over me, man. I'm done, nigga. I like, take that shit back. This ain't prison boxing, nigga. This ain't undisputed. You know what I'm saying? When the fuck did Kell Brook become Ving Rhames in this bitch, man? Fuck out of here. Hell yeah. My man, everybody talking about Kell Brook suspect. Yeah, he is. I saw that there was an interview with Kell Brook and Michelle Joy Phelps. And it was they were in her hotel room early in the morning. Not saying anything, I'm just saying. They were in her hotel room early in the morning.
There you go.
And Kell Brook was talking. I didn't say nothing. I just said they were in her hotel room early in the morning.
There you go.
I never had a nigga at my motherfucking hotel room early in the morning like that. I'd be like, hey, bro, let a nigga brush his teeth. You know what I'm saying? You know, take a shower and shit like that. You can't come to the room that early. I'll holler at you, you know, afternoon or something like that, right? But he was there, and he was talking in the corner, or in the camera, excuse me, and this nigga's mannerisms were fucking, they were fucking 100% feminine, dog. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was feminine as fuck. Bo, your mic is muted. Can't hear you, bro.
No, I said, why you think they were fucking? That nigga probably, you know, he probably was just up there like bringing her breakfast, like, I'm bringing you the kibbles and bits.
Bro.
Bringing you crumpets and tea.
Bro, I didn't say that they was fucking. I just said the nigga was in her hotel room early in the morning. That's all I said, bro. Nothing wrong with that. You're right. He could have brought her some crumpets and tea.
Crumpets and tea.
Yeah. Crumpet could have had a weenie in it. I'm talking the weenie, nigga. Shit you put in a bun and you eat a hot dog, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. What? I didn't say nothing. You
Nigga,
didn't say nothing.
you ain't
It's
talking.
like a pig in the blanket, nigga. I mean, shit.
Oh, nigga, no.
I'm just saying, man.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, man. Lazo said no one had more suspect moment than Iron Mark. No, hold on, Zo. We're talking suspect moments. That wasn't suspect. He literally said, "I'm gonna fuck you."
Yeah,
That's not suspect. That is what we're talking.
Wait a minute. Bro, he said, "I'm gonna fuck you till you love me."
Yes, that is the essence of what we're talking about here. Actually, with Mike Tyson saying that kind of told me that nigga has fucked a couple niggas in prison. So there is no suspect after him saying that, bro. That nigga told us what the fuck he was doing for 3 years. That's what he told us. He was thinking about Desiree Washington while he was getting into some freshman nigga. That's what he was doing.
Hey, man. Hey, remember Mike Blue? Hey, man, Mike was known for blowing kisses at motherfuckers.
Man,
you
dog,
sweet.
Shit's
You my
gay,
sweet
bro.
thing. You my sweet
man.
thing. You my sweet.
Nah, man. Hell no.
Remember Mike would do that shit? You my sweet thing. You my sweet thing.
Hell no, man. This episode is X-rated than a motherfucker. This is terrible, man. This shit is bad, bro. Let's go.
Good thing you ain't trying to monetize this motherfucker.
I'll never try to monetize them. Fuck them, man. It is what it is. That's
we wouldn't get nothing anyway.
Fuck them, man. This is all 100% pure entertainment, dog. No monetization included. Let's go to the next one, man. So, who believes that, you know, the whole Eddie Hearn situation where he offered Jamal Charlo a contract. And, you know, he went on, I believe, the Boxing Voice. I don't remember what it was, but he went on somebody's show, had some sort of a contract, or what appeared to be a contract. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it says right here, mate, right? All of that shit.
Covered up the numbers.
Yeah, he just took it right out of my mouth. Yep, he's covering up the fucking number. Exactly. So we can't really see what the number was, but apparently he offered Jamal Charlo to fight, right? Whatever.
Right.
So Jamal comes back and says, hold on, man, why the fuck are you offering me to fight? Why the fuck are you not calling my handler, which is Al Heyman? Is he right about this? And by the way, this is about Demetrius Andrade. Is he right about this shit, Bo?
Oh, yeah, he's 100% right. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Eddie specifically said, someone, same thing that Oscar said. Well, somebody, he said, well, I sent the contract to somebody over there at PBC. What the fuck do you mean? You've worked with Al Heyman before. You want to know how I know you work with Al Heyman? That's how Anthony Joshua got the fucking belt. Charles goddamn Martin.
Sure did.
Belt. Okay? Anthony Joshua also fought, guess who? Eric fucking Molina and Dominique fucking Brazzelli. So you know who to fucking talk to.
Right.
Right? And on top of that, let me say something. It's cold. You don't show a contract if you've seen it, if you sent it. That's cold. You don't do that. That's what got Richard Schaefer in trouble when he on his way out of Golden Boy, because Oscar wanted to make up with Bob, and he said, no, I can't never, ever, ever get back with that dude. Because Bob lied, I'm going to prove he lied, and he put the contract that they sent out there. And guess what? Yeah. That was it. So at the end of the day, if Eddie would have said, I made the offer that I told Al I want to fight Charlo, and I haven't heard nothing back from them, bet. You tell us, oh, I sent somebody over there at PBC. What do you mean you sent somebody over there at PBC? The fuck do you mean? You know who to talk to.
It's the devil's in the details, man. See, look, hold on. Julio, I want you to call in and tell us where we got it wrong. I'm curious to hear your take on it, man. I know I wish my man Lazo could call in, but he's over there in that damn third world country. He can't call in. But Julio, call in. I want you to call in and tell us what you think. He said, if I hit you up saying I want to fight you, you won't bring it. He said, you won't bring it to your handler and say, make the fight, please. So here's the deal, Julio. There is a protocol. For example, in your job, right, if you have a grievance, you don't take that shit straight to the upper level manager, right? They're going to tell you, you got to go through protocol. You got to go through your first level man. Let's say you got 3 level managers. You got to go through your first level manager, your second level manager. You got to go through HR, right? Then it will be escalated to your third level manager. That's if you got a grievance with the third level manager. That's my point, right? So here's the deal. I mean, you can go tell them whatever the fuck you want to tell them, but nothing's going to get done until you go through protocol. Same thing here. They could tell Jamal Charlo could tell Demetrius Andre whatever the fuck he wants to tell him. Demetrius Andre could tell Jamal Charlo whatever the fuck he wants to tell him, but they got to go through protocol. The contract has to be looked at. Lawyers need to look over it. Need to make sure that the managers need to make sure that their fighters are not getting fucked in the ass, right? And actually, the managers are the ones and the lawyers are the ones that negotiate the deals for them. You don't bring a deal to the fighter. You got to bring it to his manager and his handlers. That's how he gets the deal. That's how it's negotiated. They may go back to them, that person's manager, and say, yo, this is the situation. Do you want it or do you not want it? Fighter's going to be like, no or yes. Sometimes the managers and promoters will be like, hey, take it, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like Leo Santa Cruz, for example. He don't give a fuck. He does whatever Al Heyman tells him to do, right? So that's protocol, fam. You can't go to the fighter as the promoter and say, here's a contract. If Jamal Charlo did the right thing, he actually gave it to Al Heyman. Hey, man, look this shit over and see what other deal you could work for me. That's what he did. Another thing, Bo just mentioned it. Devil's in the fucking details. This nigga Eddie Hearn said, I'm sorry, was it Oscar De La Hoya that said this?
No, both of them said this.
Okay. Well, no. The next statement where he said, I think it was Oscar that said, we talked to some representative from PBC, but we don't know who the representative was. Some representative. What the fuck do you mean? You either talk to Al Heyman or you talk to Tim Smith. You talk to Sam Watson. Which one? You don't just some representative. No, nigga, there's somebody you talk to. And if you're trying to basically front this person or these people out for not taking the deal, then why would he have some level of fucking of keeping it quiet? Why would he do that? Why would he have a level of silence? He's trying to oust them, right? If you're trying to oust them, you're going to be like, nah, nigga, I talked to motherfucking Al Heyman, and this nigga said no. That's what you're going to do. Bob Arum has no problem saying that about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Been saying it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So why is it that these two motherfuckers just don't want to name who they've spoken to, quote, quote, about a Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andre fight? That's bullshit. The devil's in the details, fam. That's why I tell y'all to listen to us, because we're going to tell you what the real is if you can't see it. You see what I'm saying? As soon as this nigga said we spoke to a representative, I was done. At that point, I was done. Now, I don't give a fuck about Jamal Charlo, none of them niggas in terms of a fan. I'm not a fan of nobody. Y'all know this. I look at logics. And logics tell me, you know what I'm saying, that if a motherfucker can't tell me who you spoke to, but you're willing to put this fake ass contract in camera to make sure you got your fingers over the number you offered Jamal Charlo, well then that fucking tells me that you really not about what the fuck you saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing for me, is this. He's made fights with guys that Al Heyman's had before. So he knows who to talk to. I've never heard him say, hey, I spoke to Charles Martin because we wanted Joshua to fight Charles Martin. I spoke to Eric Molina because we wanted to fight Eric motherfucking Molina.
Right.
Okay? He's never said that.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then so since that's never happened, I know you know who to talk to. I know you know exactly who to talk to. And then Eddie being a promoter, if somebody was to go to Eddie's fighter and not go to Eddie, Eddie would be saying the same thing. Why are you talking to my fighter? You're supposed to talk to me. You're supposed to talk to me. So for Eddie to say, and then Charlo was like, hey, quit calling me. You know who to talk to. Talk to Al Heyman, man. So for Eddie to sit there and say, hey, man, we spoke to somebody over there at PBC. I'm like, all right, man, bet, whatever. I'm like, whatever, because I got no love for none of them motherfuckers. But when you have dealt with a dude before, that tells me you know who to talk to if you want something done. Then when you say, hey, I spoke to so you telling me you, Eddie Hearns, didn't get a name of who you spoke to? You don't want to, I mean, because if you want to out a motherfucker, if you're trying to say they turned down the fight, out a motherfucker at this point. What's the problem? Because like you said, Bob Arum will let you know Heyman don't want to fight. Heyman don't want to fight.
Right.
If it's a situation like Lloyd Zoe said, Al don't want PBC fighters going over there to zone. Okay, I'm not gonna argue that point. But don't tell me I spoke to somebody when we all know who run that ship over there.
Let me get this nigga right here. Saul Boogeyman Alvarez. He said, quit trying to defend these PBC divas. At the end of the day, if the fighter wants to fight, he will make it happen. Case in point, Canelo versus Lara. Golden Boy didn't want him to take that fight, but Canelo wanted to fight and made it happen. The nigga used my example against me. Let me tell you something, bro. You don't listen very well. Here's the deal. I never defended them niggas, right? And here's my next point. I was going to say, if the motherfucker wanted to fight, he should have took it. Because if you really think you can beat these dudes, you gonna fucking take it. You see what I'm saying? I even do you one better, Saul Boogeyman Alvarez. Go down in my channel. Go look at a fucking interview we had with Jaleem Mazone. It's either on this channel, on the 3 Kings Boxing website, or on the 3 Kings Boxing defunct YouTube page we got out there. We had a fucking interview with Jaleem Mazone, who is the vice president of main events, and she's also president of matchmaking operations over there. We specifically asked her, we said, hey, because a lot of people were saying that fighters have no control over who they fight. We're actually the ones that been telling motherfuckers that fighters actually have control over who they fight. So we interviewed her, who is the president of matchmaking at main events, the person to talk to. We said, hey, if you're trying to make a fight, right, and a fighter on your stable says, hey, I don't want that fight, I want this fight. How do you, basically, do you have to adhere to what that fighter says? She says, we will try to talk them out of that fight if we don't think it's a good fight. But if they are continuously telling us we want that fight, then we have no choice but to try to get that fight made. We got the shit on record. So you're not teaching me anything with that comment. We got it on record. Hold on. We got it on record, right? So here's the deal. The next point that we were going to make was that if Jamal Charlo really wants to fight the best, money shouldn't be a fucking object. Because Jamal Charlo is basically saying this, and I say this all the time. Go back and look at some of my other channels. Legacy over money. Why? Because if you define your legacy, the money comes on the back end. I say this shit all the fucking time, right? If Jamal Charlo really believes he can beat Demetrius Andrade or Canelo Alvarez, then he takes the fight, dog. If they give him $3 million, that's cool. Understand, if you beat Canelo Alvarez, you're now that nigga. The $3 million you got, nigga, that's gonna turn into $10 million in your next fight. You're that nigga. Whether it's probably gonna be an immediate rematch, and you just beat him. Now you're going to get more money. Look at fucking Andy Ruiz. Right? Andy Ruiz went from 5 million, what they say, 19 or some ridiculous number like that, or 9 or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it was high. It was
way up there. Yeah, because they were talking about Joshua was like at 32 million. And Andy Ruiz is like 9 or 10 or something like that. So he fucking doubled his money because he won the fight. It's the same. Lord Zoe said he turned 5 million into 13 million. Exactly. Because he beat the cash cow and had an immediate rematch. The same thing would fucking happen with Jamal Charlo if he beats Canelo. So that's my second point. If this nigga really thinks he can beat these dudes, then take the fucking fight. But the point I was making was that Eddie Hearn, as a promoter, knows that he's not supposed to go to the fucking fighter with the deal. You go to the handlers. That's a totally separate issue. Go ahead, Bo.
What I'm finna say is him talking about Lara and Canelo don't even relate here, because why? The fighter confronted the fighter. And then the fighter that got confronted told the promoter, make the fight.
Exactly.
So that's the whole thing is, Lara confronted Canelo, correct? Right. And Canelo told Oscar, the promoter, hey man, make the fight. Lara didn't say, I sent you a contract.
Yep.
How come you ain't signed the fight? That's not what happened there. So even bringing that up makes no sense, because that's not related to this right here. Didn't nobody talk. These were two fighters that confronted each other, right? Then on top of that, you saying, quit defending him. Okay. Where did we defend him at all, period? We're saying no. If you listen to what Eddie Hearn said, what he's saying is suspect because why? He's done business with Heyman before. And if he says, I spoke to somebody over there, what do you mean somebody over there? Listen, Al Heyman blurs that line of manager and promoter. Always will say that. Right. We all know he's the fucking promoter, okay? We know that shit, right? Al Heyman, with that snake motherfucker that he is, took all the Oscars fighters and started PBC with it. That's what the fuck he did.
Sure did.
Okay? That's what the fuck he did, right? But at the end of the day, everybody knows who runs PBC. When we say who runs PBC, what do everybody say? Al Heyman. So if we know he runs PBC and we know nothing moves without speaking to him, why are you talking to the fighter or somebody other than who? Al motherfucker.
Heyman. Exactly. Case in point, my nigga. Telling you, man. But it's all good, though, man. You'll get used to getting cooked up in here, man. It happens, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We love everybody's opinions. Oh, shit, we got to call her. Who gonna talk shit? Call you on there. What's good? What the fuck, man? Oh, you know what? It's Lazo, man. He trying to call back.
Yo.
It ain't Lazo. Who is it?
Man, this Lord Zoe, a.k.a. International Zoe, nigga.
What part of town you at, my nigga?
I'm in Las Americas, nigga.
Hey, if you in Las Americas,
my man.
I'll tell you off here. I'll tell you where to go off here.
My man. Go ahead, dog. What's good, family?
Nigga, listen, this is what I want to bring up. You guys said Hearn has done business with Al. I agree. But has Hearn ever did business with Al regarding one of Al's top guys? Because whenever one of Al's top guys comes on, you start hearing crazy shit. Like LB telling Tank, we're not about to put you in an app that nobody watched, even though it's $5 million. While they're turning down a 3-fight or $100 million deal. The potential Charlo situation. The Ortiz turning down $7 million that will get knocked out for 1.5. You feel me? So when it comes to the top guys, ain't really no business because I don't think Al trying to do the zone that favor and get the niggas free subscriptions off his fighters. That's what I think is going on.
I mean, and I'm not disputing that. All I'm saying, listen, y'all niggas be talking about all that other shit. None of that shit matters to me. All I'm saying is that Eddie Hearn basically mentioned that he fucking gave the contract to Jamal Charlo. That's why Charlo's like, or he offered a contract to Jamal Charlo. That's why Charlo's like, nigga, why the fuck are you offering to me? You need to give it to my handlers. He's right. You don't offer it to the fighter. You offer it to his people. And then they hash it out at the negotiation table. Go ahead, Bo.
Wait, but here's the thing too, though, Lloyd. At the end of listen, this is something I'm gonna say, and I believe you on this, right? Al Heyman knows he gave Eddie Hearn a foothold in the heavyweight division when he let Charles Martin go over there and fight Anthony Joshua.
Sure did.
So he ain't trying, huh?
I said facts.
Right. So he ain't trying to let this motherfucker get no more of a foothold over him, right? If you want this fight to happen, it either has to be something where it's joint or it's over here on our side, right? And mind you, Heyman is the one thing about Heyman, because you talk about that Luis Ortiz. The one thing about Heyman, yeah, he gave Luis Ortiz 1.4, but he also gave him a under the table guarantee of $7 million. Say, hey man, if you turn it down, because we need you for Wilder, here's the under the table $7 million. So
I think that under the table. I think that under the table money was for him not to get up from that fucking knockdown. That's just
hey, hold on, Bo. Hold on. What word is that? What's that shit called? For you dumb niggas, that's called speculation. That's called speculation. We don't know that.
No. I hear you, dog.
Un momento. Espera. No habla mal conmigo, otro cubano, amigo.
Yo, I'm down here. I don't speak that shit. I speak Creole, nigga. I'm still hating to the court. You feel me? But hey, yo, and another shit, man.
What you got?
How do y'all feel about the Anthony Joshua Pulev fight? Do you think Pulev have any shot to upset Joshua?
Go ahead, Bo.
I think he does, but I think the thing with Pulev was he hasn't fought in a long time. He's been sitting around waiting for this Joshua fight. Pulev isn't a guy that starts off very quick to begin with, and he's getting up there in age. Guys like that, and we saw that happen with Rigo. You can't go without fighting a long time and stay sharp. You just can't do it. Now, Floyd is the anomaly. Floyd was the fucking anomaly. Nigga fought twice a year, but he was the anomaly. But Floyd also was in the gym with the younger dudes doing his thing.
And Sugar Ray, bitch ass was also an anomaly.
Yeah. So I think Pulev has a chance because of I don't think Anthony Joshua take punches, especially to the temple, very well.
No,
so Pulev
I mean nobody does, nigga. Nobody takes punches to the temple very well.
But that's really but I think Joshua's gonna have his hands full in that fight because Pulev is skillful. He has a very good jab. But at the end of the day, I think Anthony Joshua wins this because I think that Anthony Joshua realizes now that he took that first loss, and he's always said this, whenever you take that first loss, you know, I kind of would be relieved if I go ahead and get that first loss. So now that he got that first loss, I think he's relieved, man. He's like, hey, man, I ain't got no pressure on me no more.
Let me tell you something, man. Kubrat Pulev just fought, though, bro. He just fought a couple months ago. He fought that goddamn cruiserweight Rydell Booker. You know what I'm saying? So he fought him in November. So it's not like he's going to be sitting around a whole year. It'd probably be like 6-7 months. I mean, that's not really a layoff in boxing today. You know what I'm saying? Niggas do that shit all the time. So here's the deal. Kubrat Pulev has only lost to Vladimir Klitschko, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think the boxing ability of Kubrat Pulev, if Andy Ruiz, you know, I know my man Lazo likes Andy Ruiz a lot, but y'all niggas know I don't really fuck with, y'all know I don't fuck with Andy Ruiz like that. Never have. You know what I'm saying? If Andy Ruiz can beat Anthony Joshua, can actually get to him, right? With the short, I mean, the nigga he had like an 8-inch reach disadvantage, something sick like that, dog, right? And a 4-inch height disadvantage. If he could get to Anthony Joshua with that kind of disadvantage, a good boxer like Kubrat Pulev can do the same. And Pulev has a much better jab than fucking Andy Ruiz. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I bring this up. That's why I bring this up because people are making this seem like this is a watch. I don't see it that way. I think Pulev has a better chance of beating Joshua than Rigo has of beating Nunez.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. Kubrat Pulev, a lot of people write him off, dog, because he's been lingering around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? When you linger around for a long time and you fighting goddamn Huggy Fury and shit, you know, what's the other guy? Bingdu Dinu or some shit. Dinu. You fight niggas like that. You know, motherfuckers is really going to take their eyes off of you, dog. You really just not in the fray. Another reason why people think it's going to be a wash is because, remember, he was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua whenever Anthony Joshua had to get Carlos Takam as a fucking fill-in replacement because this nigga all of a sudden tore his goddamn pectoral or his bicep muscle, one of the two, while he was supposed to be getting ready to fight Anthony Joshua. The goddamn injury came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, remember, first he needed more time. Remember that?
You're right. Yeah, exactly. He needed more time. Then all of a sudden the nigga injured. Exactly, Bo. So people remember shit like that. They're going to be like, oh, man, so he going to whoop nigga ass. He didn't want to fight him the first goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? So there's a whole lot of variables in this equation for why motherfuckers think Kubrat Pulev is going to get washed. But I tell cats, man, if he's mentally ready, if he's not scared of Joshua, which he probably isn't after seeing fat-ass Andy Ruiz knock his ass out, and then in that goddamn rematch, Anthony Joshua's performance wasn't that great. He did what he was supposed to do to win the fight, utilized 4 inches of height, 8 inches of reach. He did what he was supposed to do, but it still wasn't that great of a performance, right? Kubrat Pulev is watching that, and he's like, oh, man, I'm about to fuck this nigga up, man. Give me the fight. So I think he's going to be mentally prepared. And to be quite honest with you, yeah, he's a big threat. That's why I don't think it's a wash. It can be, depending on what Kubrat Pulev we get, but I don't think it's going to be a wash. I'm with you on that, Lord.
But all right, before I get off the phone, because I got to go smoke this weed and fuck these prostitutes, you feel me? So before I leave, this is what I got to say. Why don't Charlo...
That shit on camera.
Why don't Charlo... While Charlo is waiting, while Charlo is obviously, for whatever reason, is not going to be fighting nobody from the zone, why is it there more talk about him fighting Dervin, whatever the fuck his name is? Why is it that far and not at the table? He's a PBC fighter and he's highly ranked. I think he's ranked number 1 right now by the WBC, if I'm not mistaken. Why didn't I talk about that fight going on?
You talking about Sergey Devianchenko?
Yeah, Dervin, whatever the fuck his name is, that guy. Yeah, like that shit.
Yeah, that's a good question,
That
man.
shit, man.
There's a lot of there's a lot of different fights and shit that Jamal is not being talked about with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that question. I mean, Devianchenko probably should get a fight with Jamal Charlo. Hell, look what they did with fucking Dennis Hogan. There's definitely other fights that could have been made besides Dennis Hogan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't speak for them and why they're making decisions the way they're making them. I don't even know who the fuck he's gonna fight next. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows who the fuck he's gonna fight next, right?
Well, I heard no joke. Somebody told me Joshua Clottery is getting looked at.
Oh hell nah, man. Nah, I ain't even hear that shit, bro.
Well, you know what, dog? Here's the problem that you even got in the middleweight division, right? Because me and Prodigy said a long time ago that when Charlo was talking about something getting Gennady Golovkin, getting Canelo, we said, yo, dog, you got to go to the zone if you want them fights.
Right.
Yeah.
But now here's the problem is, for whatever reason, between Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin, they're not even fighting the niggas that's over there on fucking the zone. Like Andrade. They ain't even looking at Andrade. Yeah. So when you look at the middleweight division, instead of being one fight away from undisputed, dog, we got 4 new fucking champions.
Plus what? Well, we got Murad as the WBA Gold Champion. You got the WBC Champion. Charlo,
Right.
You got the franchise champion. It's nonsense.
No,
It's nonsense.
I agree from this aspect right here. Charlo should be vocal about fighting Andrade, right? Even if he want to say, hey man, don't talk to me, talk to Al. He should have ended that with, but I do want to fight that nigga over there. I want that fight.
I agree.
And that's how he should have ended that.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
All right, my man, Lonzo, man.
All right, nigga, I'm gonna fuck these prostitutes for y'all. I'm gonna say we in these streets. You feel me?
Hell yeah, dog.
Get that shit.
My man. Yo, that shit's funny as fuck, nigga. So, hey, man, shout out to my man Lonzo. You know what's good about that, what y'all just witnessed, is the fact that there's niggas out there that fuck with us, man, that don't always agree with us. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with a disagreement. Lonzo disagree with a lot of shit we say, but he fuck with us, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't be scared to call in, man. I ain't gonna get at you, man. You know what I'm saying? Unless you come on here on some fuck shit. I ain't gonna get at you, man. We respect y'all's opinion. We love everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to say, call in, hit us up. Let us know what you think, man. But at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn was on that fuck shit. So was Oscar De La Hoya with that bullshit talking about we're going to get a contract to the fighter or we're going to offer it to the fighter and then we're going to talk to some representative. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man.
Hold on. Oscar to me was different because they claimed they made the offer a year ago and we just not hearing about it.
We're just not hearing about it, yeah.
Right. And supposedly you made an offer to Charlo but wound up fighting Daniel Jacobs, who's also managed by Heyman. So did Heyman say fuck Charlo, but yes to Jacobs for unification? So Heyman said, okay, Charlo don't get a fight, but we'll take a unification. Like that, you think that's what Heyman did? Really?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. My man Kendrick Taylor said Jamal should fight Chris Eubank Jr. Nigga, I've been saying that shit ever since Chris Eubank beat James DeGale. I've been saying that. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Chris Eubank was all in these motherfucking streets talking about how he beat Jamal Charlo. Remember he was supposed to fight on his undercard, and then some shit happened. He couldn't fight on the undercard. Yeah,
yes, sir.
It was on the undercard of Dennis Hogan, I believe, matter of fact. So, yeah, dog, like, that fight should definitely get made. Lonzo made an excellent point with the whole Devianchenko situation. You know what I'm saying? I haven't looked at the WBC rankings. I don't know if Devianchenko is ranked number 1. At the end of the day, it doesn't really fucking matter. He probably should fight at Devianchenko. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that felt like the motherfucker beat Gennady Golovkin.
Yeah, sure.
I listen. Between Demetrius Andrade and Charlo, they got to step it up. Either if you're not fighting each other, you got to fight top level competition. Bottom line.
Bottom line. All right, man. We're going to go to the last one, man. I know Bo wanted to squeeze a couple of things in here, man, but we got to go to the last one, Bo. We're going to have to do it another time, man. Maybe we go live on Facebook and knock them two out tomorrow, something like that, man. But So, Leo Santa Cruz. I get tired of talking about this beta male motherfucker, man. I get tired of talking about Leo Santa. But here's the deal, man. If you keep giving me ammunition, I have no choice, bro. I gotta talk about you, man. So, Leo Santa Cruz.
All the time, too.
By the way, Bo made a very important discovery that is pertinent for you dumb niggas, important to this topic. You know what I'm saying? Bo found that Leo Santa Cruz is still considered the WBA Super Champion at 126. He hasn't vacated that title, nor has the WBA stripped him yet, even though he's the Super Champion at 130 now. So this motherfucker's a Super Champion in dual divisions. I know the WBO is actually, I got to think about that because remember, WBO's super title status. Yeah. You can't, as a super title is for the WBO, you could jump around and still hold the title. So yes, they allow that shit too, right? So here's the deal. Leo Santa Cruz has basically named Gary Russell Jr. and JoJo Diaz, while I believe JoJo Diaz should be this. He's named Gary Russell Jr. as Plan B. Come on, Bo.
Okay, here's the thing. Even if Leo Santa Cruz, I know what y'all gonna say. Well, hold on, wait a minute now. Wait, hold on. Like, well, hold on. Let me do it for you Chicano fans of Leo Santa Cruz. Hey, Vato, he said he's going to fight Tank Davis, Vato. That's no, he said they plan B only if he don't fight Tank Davis, Vato. If Tank Davis no tiene cojones, then he going to fight him. Okay, Vato, no, get off of Santa Cruz, Vato. He viva la raza. Okay. Here's the problem. Gary Russell should not be Plan B if you're holding a belt in that division, knowing that he's been chasing you this whole fucking time. Knowing that the nigga did like this to your dad. What's up, nigga?
Yeah, bro.
I'm nigga.
Oh,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? So when he did that, right, and you didn't fight him, why is he Plan B? Why, like, for me personally, don't even talk about it. Don't even mention him. Don't even mention JoJo fucking Diaz. Just go ahead on and put your focus on Tank Davis. Why are you saying they're Plan B? They're Plan B because you don't intend to fight them. Motherfuckers, 9 times out of 10, if you have a Plan A and a Plan B, you're mostly focusing on Plan motherfucking A. You only mentioning them niggas just to be like, well, I'm not scared of them. You see, I'm talking about them. Y'all see, I'm not scared of them. Well, if you're not scared of them, you still got a belt at that division. Go on and fight the nigga. Because Tank ain't talking about Leo Santa Cruz. Tank is acting like Leo Santa Cruz talking to the wind. He like, nigga, you still a weight division below me, nigga. You do realize, nigga, you're a weight division below. Tank is like, nigga, you still realize you are 5 pounds. You's a little nigga. You 5 pounds below.
Little nigga, bro. Little nigga.
Right. You know, and that's, look up to tell a motherfucker he's a little nigga. He's a little nigga, dog. Right? But, man, listen, man, at the end of the day, Leo Santa Cruz is feeling that pressure. He know cats is out there fucking with him, talking about him, calling him names. So he has to say something to make it look like, no, I'm really not scared, man. They're my Plan B. But the problem was, Gary Russell should have been Plan A while you was at 126 and while you hold this belt. And JoJo Diaz should definitely be Plan A since you got a belt in his division too. I don't know, man.
Leo Santa Cruz is scared of Gary Russell Jr. There it is. The nigga's scared. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. The nigga got nightmares from when Gary Russell was tapping that ass in the amateurs. And nigga said, I will never fight this nigga again.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He said it in Spanish. I never fight this mayate again. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. I'm just saying, bro. There's no way. I just don't understand the methodology of not fighting Gary Russell. At least like 3 years ago, bro. I get it. Carl Frampton twice, right? Mm-hmm. But after that, after you beat him the second time, or after you beat him in the second fight, you already made the decision, or your dad made the decision for you, that you would not give him a third fight. You guys literally made that decision in the fucking ring, right? So you basically said no third fight, bet. But then you looked at Abner Mares? Why? Abner Mares, you won by majority decision, but everybody knew you won by unanimous. Should have been unanimous. That fight wasn't close to me. Wasn't close to any goddamn body. Some niggas out there be saying Abner Mares won that fight. I don't fuck them niggas is watching, right? But you fought Abner Mares for a second time for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? That moment right there should have been Gary Russell Jr. That should have been your next fight right after Carl Frampton. Mm-hmm. Then he fights Hugo Ruiz or somebody, some whack nigga nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, dog, I don't understand the methodology that is Leo Santa Cruz not fighting Gary Russell. I don't understand it. What is the benefit? What are you getting out of it? Paydays? Okay, I got you, right? Because I've seen him on Instagram. He's outside, got a big-ass crib, got a nice-ass whip, and ain't fought nobody. I get it. Carl Frampton and Abner Mares, 2 fights he's only fought. You know what I'm saying? So, I get it, all right? You're getting a payday fighting fucking Hugo Ruiz, whoever the fuck it was. You got a good payday fighting fucking Tom Cruise, whoever that was, for the WBA Super Champion at fucking 130, right? I'm just saying, bro. This nigga fought.
Nigga, you got to frog your way over Rene Alvarado.
Right, that's his name. El Chapo. That was his name. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nigga fought El Chapo for the goddamn WBA super title at 130. You know, so I get it. You're getting paydays, dog. But is there no integrity? Is there no honor? Is there no wanting to solidify your manhood? I mean, the nigga literally sunned your dad, man. I mean, niggas basically said, hey, yo, Pops, you know what I'm saying? I had sex with your moms, nigga. You my son, nigga. Which would make you Gary Russell's grandchild, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You his grandkid, nigga. You gonna allow this nigga be your grandfather, dog, and not say nothing? He just plan B? How the fuck is Tank Davis plan A? I still don't understand how this works, Bo. Tank is too big for 135. He already left 130 because he was too goddamn fat. He's too big for 135. So how the fuck are you calling him out from 130? Are you going to go to 135? Is he making the jump? Because there's been no mention. He's saying he wants Tank, but where, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Virtuoso, I hate the NBA. Them niggas suck.
Oh, Jeff, wait a minute. This nigga plays semi-pro basketball.
Yeah. Them niggas suck. I hate the NBA. None but niggas walking down the fucking lane and doing easy layups. No defense. Fuck the NBA. So, my point is this. Why is it that he's not looking towards Gary Russell as a top priority, number one option for his next fight, dog? That should be the guy he should be fighting.
Yeah, man, the nigga's scared. Listen, man. Yeah. This is what he's doing, right? He's doing this shit right here. They're saying, hey, man, you got to fight Gary Russell.
Right.
Bag. There's the bag, nigga. So, who I got to fight? Oh, you going to fight Hugo Cantino. All right, bet, nigga. Take the bag.
I'm telling you, man. I don't understand it, man. Gary Russell is probably my least liked fighter of today. And like I said, man, like just because I might not like the character of a fighter doesn't mean that I won't call it straight down the middle. I think he's a great fighter. I just don't think he's a great. He doesn't have the fighter's mentality. And I always got a problem with a motherfucker that doesn't have the fighter's mentality, man. 100%. I always got a problem with a motherfucker that doesn't have the fighter's mentality and you call yourself a fucking champion. I'm always going to have problems with you, man. 100%. At the end of the day, in order for me to have respect for Leo Santa Cruz, he's got to fight Gary Russell Jr., man. If he fights Tank Davis, that's cool, but I need him to fight Gary Russell Jr. Too much of calling a motherfucker out, too much of son and dads and shit. He needs to fight Gary Russell Jr., bro. Then I'll respect him. Word up. All right, man, we gonna get the fuck up out of here, man. Y'all know what to do. Go to 3KingsBoxing.com for the latest and greatest boxing news, information, as well as interviews and entertainment. Y'all know what it is. 3 Kings Boxing on Instagram is at 3 Kings Boxing. Twitter at 3 Kings Boxing. 3KingsBoxing.com / 3 King. Oh, what is it? I'm sorry. Damn, I fucked that up. Facebook.com / I fucked that shit all up. Or is it / 3 Kings Boxing? Yeah, I was like, I fucked that all up, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Podcast every Monday and Thursday. We got a time now, 8 o'clock Central Time. That's 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's 6 o'clock Pacific, man. Let me go to the chat real quick. I'm going to pick 3 of y'all motherfuckers out, man, before we get up out of here, man. My man Eric R., back when we were talking about a motherfucker that could take a punch on the temple, he said, shit, I don't know. Hagler could take a punch on the temple. I don't know, man. I seen Hagler. Nah, fuck that. I seen Hagler get rocked by low-tier niggas. Fuck out of here.
I ain't seen that.
I did.
But I did see a motherfucker trying to run away from it to get caught. And where was that nigga from? Detroit.
Detroit. That nigga Hagler got rocked. Man, you better go look at Hagler's fights back before he was a champion. That nigga was getting rocked by low-level niggas, man. Better go look at that shit. Yeah, he was, bro.
I don't remember that shit, dog. I don't remember. YouTube don't go that far back, nigga. My search engine don't work that far back, nigga.
Oh, shit. Word up, man. My man, let's see. We already covered that. My man Virtuoso said these middleweights fight on the same damn app and they're not fighting each other. It's disappointing. I agree. Like, Demetrius Andrade, dog, like, they're putting a stiff dick to this nigga, bro. Like, real talk, bro. Stiff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. Bro, you got motherfuckers out there talking about, yeah, man, you know, Eddie Hearn got the nigga active. That's all that matters. No, that's not all that matters. Yes, it's good that Eddie Hearn has him active, right? Banner Promotions had the nigga sitting out 2 years and all that shit, right? It's good that Eddie Hearn has him active. But what also matters and is much more of a higher priority is him getting the best fights while he's with Eddie Hearn. That is much more of a fucking priority than being active, okay? It's cool to fight Luke Keeler, Masage Selecki, Artur Akavov, and fucking Walter Katandakwa. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to fight them niggas to stay active. One of them you fought to get a belt, right? But at the end of the day, dog, you gotta be there to want the best fights. And you gotta sign with the nigga that's gonna deliver. Eddie Hearn can't deliver. He's been talking about how Canelo should fight Demetrius Andrade for the last year and a half now, man. And he can't deliver.
They brought GGG to the zone for a third Canelo fight, and they have yet to deliver.
They haven't even delivered that. Exactly. They actually said it was going to be their third fights. Well, Triple G is getting ready to fight this European motherfucker that's his mandatory in Chicago in April. And Canelo, this is his fourth fight. Ain't it? He fought Rocky Fielding, Daniel Jacobs, Sergey Kovalev. Now he's getting ready to fight I think it'd be Callum Smith, to be honest with you. But he's going to fight somebody. Gilberto Ramirez, maybe. I don't know. It's going to be somebody, right? So, that's his fourth fight. So, they can't even deliver on the number of fights that they said they were going to deliver on. So, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, I agree 100% with Virtuoso's comment, dog. These motherfuckers can't get the fights, and it is fucking disappointing. It's disappointing as hell, man. Let me get one more, man.
Andrade could even fight Jacob. They ain't even talking about that. You can be like, hey, Andrade, get in there with Jacobs. They ain't even talking about that.
Yeah, they're not. They're not. It's crazy, man. I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. My man Cheetah Head 3 Kings Boxing is in the building. He says Sanders was talking about dicks out of the blue in one of his recent interviews. I remember that shit. Yeah, this nigga Billy Joe Sanders was mentioning the size of somebody's dick in an interview. Something to that effect, bro. Yeah. It was something to that effect. Yeah. Something like it's something about like it I can't remember exactly what was said, but it was something to like he referenced the size of a dick or something like that. Something to that effect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is it in the bathroom looking over like, damn, dog? Nigga, you want to start like, goddamn, nigga.
Bro, I can't remember because I tune shit like that out. And I turned the fucking interview off as soon as I heard it, bro. I'm not trying to hear that bullshit, bro. But it was something to that effect. Something about the size of a dick or I don't know. Something wrong with these niggas, man. These motherfuckers is crazy, bro. All right, man. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. Y'all know what it is, man. Podcast 9 o'clock Eastern time on Monday, 8 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Pacific. We gonna come back to after Ryan Garcia defeats the fuck out of Francisco Fonseca, after Caleb Plant beats the shit out of Finger Butt, right? We might go live. We might talk about that shit, man. So stay tuned. Also follow us on Facebook, as I said, because we go live on there as well. All right? But until then, we out this bitch.